is a lovely, super hot day here in Animal Kingdom.
Take those photographs. Now I have been given the all clear, so who is ready to see animals? Awesome. Well, the first stop in our journey is the Little Literary Forest. So let's see what we could be spotting up here today. Oh goodness, I am seeing some shrubbery. Within the shrubbery though, you gotta look closely because on hot days like this, you find the animals use the shrubbery as a way to keep themselves nice and cool. Some of the other animals that live here have very shy tendencies. So you find that they are going to hide out in the shrubbery just to conceal themselves. So you always got to look really closely because you never know. Now, a black rhino weighs roughly about 3,000 pounds and it can charge up to a speed around 30 miles per hour. Now, black rhinos are typically found by themselves like you see this one here. There's only like a few rare times where actually you might see two. Bongos are a rare animal to see. Their nickname is Ghosts of the Forest because they're so rare to be seen. Let's see, greater kudos a little closer to you down there to your right hand side. The greater kudos are not related to the deer. They're cousins of the antelope. Those white stripes, what makes them related. Plus they weigh about 750. Saw vulture as well. And vultures and ducks eat small insects and algae they find along the walls. Around the wall inside. And those holes you see in the wall, those are all made by vultures and white cranes that dig into it to look for those little bugs. Looking over here to your left hand side, I'm seeing some Nile hippopotamus. Now the birds to your left hand side are pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans will have a nest group size that ranges between 20 to about 500 of them. A group of pink-backed pelicans, that is called a pod. The pink feather on them is found along the back sides when the wings are fully spread out. This shows a lot more prominently on them when it comes closer to their mating seasons. Long as 15 to nearly 20 feet in length. They weigh roughly about 500 pounds, and they live between the ages of 45 to nearly 80 years old. So the Nile crocodiles are a very cold-blooded creature. Oftentimes, they will need to regulate this by temperature. They can see it's said with this way for them to circle between them, but it was most comfortable and much more desirable for them. We are now leaving the Sophie wetlands, and the next stop on our journey is going to be Savannah. It's 9 months out of the year, so it looks like it's been put upside down. And that's a little nickname for it. They call it the upside down tree. A little bit, there's some monster giraffes walking around. Now, the monster giraffes, when they are first born, they stand roughly about 6 feet tall. In their adult ages, however, they stand between 18 to nearly 20 feet high up in the air. The monster giraffes, even though they are extremely tall, there's always going to be trees taller than them. So to help out with this little difference, you find that the monster giraffe has a tongue roughly about 1.5 feet long that can reach up, grab what they want, and bring it straight back down into their mouth. Now, you'll never find two monster giraffes in the same exact spot pattern. Because it has to reach up and grab what it wants to bring it straight back down into its mouth. So, sable antelopes have a very short lifespan of only 17 to 18 years old. If you notice, some of them have a darker coat while others have a lighter coat. The darker coat saber antelopes means that they are the most mature. The lighter the coat gets from, the less mature they become. And since monster giraffes are such a large animal, in order for them to take a drink of water, in order for them to do that, they have to come from their water source, spread their front legs apart, and then as they're bringing their neck down into that water source, then you can swallow that water they had just slurped up. I'm seeing some gray animals off here to your right hand side. These are white-bearded wildebeest. The white-bearded wildebeest are always traveling in large groups. They range between 20 to nearly 1.5 million of them. Every year they will migrate a distance between 500 to nearly 1,000 miles every single year. And this thing over here to your right hand side are little springboks. Springboks, whenever they see a predator nearby, they actually are going to be jumping directly 6 feet straight up in the air. They weigh no more than 100 pounds and stand no taller than 3 feet. But both males and females carry a staff horn atop their head. The horn itself can grow to about 1 foot in length. I see one more monster giraffe over here to your left-hand side. And now, the African elephants, when they are first born, they actually are weighing roughly around 300 pounds. As they grow up against their adult ages, they then are weighing between 11,000 to nearly 13,800 pounds. Oh, it's not a road at all. It's a very old rickety bridge, it seems. You know, to be on the safe side, I'm going to go poly-poly over this bridge and hopefully be seen on the other side of it. Oh, I think I see duct tape, so I'm gonna run. We're passing into some red clay. Now, within the red clay, if you ever were to see an elephant tusk markings and footprints on the ground, very much like this here, right hand side. That is to mean to say the African elephants have been eating at this. I'm seeing another of their pass trees, smaller ones, rooted tree. Off to your left hand side, you're seeing quite a few African elephants. Now, through the course of the day, you will find that African elephants are a very sociable animal. That they're always mingling between their aunts, their cousins, their nieces, their nephews. Because they always have, from a very young age, established a bond and a trust with one another. And they want to just keep building upon that bond, keep building upon that trust. Oh goodness, I'm seeing some gray flamingos coming up on our left-hand side. Now, gray flamingos, when they are first born, they actually start off life as a gray feather bird. It takes a couple of months of them eating their main diet of brine shrimp to turn the gray feathers pink on them. But once those pink feathers have turned, and they want to stay a lot more permanently on their pink feathers, they gotta eat about twice the amount of brine shrimp as they normally would. Now, zebras have a very powerful back kick to them. The back kick of one zebra is actually so powerful they could break the jaw of a lion. And when you ever look to the nose of a zebra, that tells you what color stripes are on top of what. So when it shows a black nose, that means they have a black body with white stripes on top of it. At 5,000 pounds, and they can charge up to a speed around 35 miles per hour. Now, white rhinos travel in groups, unlike the black rhino that likes to be by itself. White rhinos greatly are depending on each other to know what they should be going towards or what they should be avoiding. Lions sleep on average between 16 to 20 hours of the day away. Night times primarily when you're going to see lions were up and roaming about the land more. Now the Swahili word for lion is Simba. When a group of them is really just burrowing creatures of the wild, for they are using their frontal snouts and tusks to dig holes in the grounds where they live. They also will be scavenging for food in the same manner. Warthogs are closely related to that of the domestic pigs. They sometimes ostrich eggs can take the weight of one man sitting on top of them and not shepherd. Now here in the Big Island, you really don't see a whole lot of predators, but on occasion you might see some animals that are acting a bit more like a cannibal towards other species. Like I see over here to our right hand side are some yellow-billed storks. Yellow-billed storks have a diet of frogs, small fish, small snakes, bugs, and their main source, little birds. Yellow-billed storks will share the world around them. And most importantly, to just keep the animals very happy in this territory that we are giving to them so they can expand their numbers. But any effort on your part towards helping the animals is very greatly appreciated. Not merely by myself and everyone here, but the animals themselves. So thank you for your help and support. Oh, it looks like the natives are playing, which means it's the end of our journey.
Dinero fale